So there is a set of medical records, and Mr. Kariuki, you have indicated that the person who was shot is one James Muredi Ireri.
Yes, Your Honor.
One you have lined up to testify as your witness.
Yes, he's one of the witnesses.
Who has sworn an affidavit.
Correct.
Now, in the treatment records that are available to us, we have the patient who was treated is cited as James Muredi Jagi. So in the first page, there is no surname. The letter from the hospital, the letter dated 10th December, that one has no surname. But if you go to the specific dates of treatment, if you go down where there are receipts, where there's an indication of minor theater.
Page.
The page is not visible from my document, but it's a continuation of the medical material. There is an inscription, minor theater somewhere.
2466.
I believe should be the page. So the patient who was treated here is cited as James Muredi Jagi. You see that?
Yes, Your Honor. There appears to be a mistake.
So you are saying that there is a mistake in your documents?
Yes, this is a mistake.
Because the person treated is James Muredi Jagi. The one you indicate to have been shot is James Muredi Ireri. So please tell the court.
Let's confirm a minute.
Yes. So we are running out of time, so we shall proceed to the next thing. So for now,
My Lord, this is Kirago Aduta, and I've seen two affidavits of James Jagi, so maybe my learned Fred can just clarify that is referring to James Muredi Ireri or James Muredi Jagi. They are two affidavits by those two different people.
I think the question that is being asked
Yes.
is whether these documents 2458 to 2467,
Yes.
is it the same? Is it for the same person?
Yeah, there are two affidavits, my Lord.
Not the affidavits. We're talking about the receipts.
Oh, very well.
notes.
Oh, the receipts.
Receipts and treatment notes.
Oh, very well. Very well. Maybe that one the witness can answer. But there are two affidavits with James Jagi. James Muredi, sorry.
And counsel, I wouldn't, if I were you, I wouldn't expect him to know the full names on the ID of the person. That question would be answered by that person if he is coming.
Yes, yes.
If he is not coming, then you can pursue as much information as you can. But it makes no difference whether it's just whether the person treated is James Muredi Jagi or Ireri. That would be answered by the witness. Why are there differences? He can't answer that.
Yeah, what my Lord, I just needed to confirm now that this documents assembled by the petitioner,
Yeah.
who's also the witness. I just wanted to be sure whether we are referring to one and the same person or two people different. Because
Then ask him that question. Are they in respect to the same person?
Very well. So you confirm the person who was shot is James Mureithi Ireri,
Yes, James Mureithi Ireri.
and the person indicated to have been treated or subjected to a minor theater is James Mureithi Jage.
Couldn't be there is a substitute of the
So
names,
just say whether
I don't know. I know of James Mureithi Ireri.
James Mureithi.
Yes.
So do you have a medical report showing that James Mureithi Ireri was treated?
I think so.
The one who was shot?
Yes.
Which page? That has no surname. This one has a surname.
See, the problem is that both of them are James Mureithi.
Yes.
And here with me is James Mureithi.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm referring to James Mureithi Ireri.
Okay. And on my part, I'm referring to James Mureithi Jage. Do you have anything to show that James Mureithi Ireri underwent medication of any kind?
I have
Yes or
James.
no?
Yes, it's here, 2458.
Just show the code.
2458.
2458. So 2458. Read, show us where there is a name James Mureithi
The
Ireri.
problem is that your honor it is having two names only.
So it doesn't have the name Ireri.
The other name
So we
is
don't
not
have
there.
one that has James Mureithi Ireri.
Yes, here it's Ireri is not there.
Okay. So we move back to the affidavit at page paragraph 102. You indicate that your agents were prevented from recording objections on Form 35A by the presiding officer, who allowed 2 extra persons to cast their votes despite being rejected by the Kim's kit. Who was your agent at Chicago?
Chicago Social Hall.
Yes.
I can't remember my name, your honor.
Are you aware that DP had an agent by the name Benjamin Giro Gero?
From where I stand, I'm not aware of the name.
You are not aware?
Yes.
So that is a position. So now we move forward to paragraph 106, where you aver that the transfer of ballot boxes and Kim's kit between polling station to constituency tallying center occurred without required escort, without Form 35A accompaniment, or on approved routes. So, which ballot boxes were transferred without escort?
None of my agents were accompanying boxes.
None of your agents.
Yes, they were not at the tallying center. I mean that is what I'm trying to say here.
And they were transported without following through unapproved routes.
The approved route would refer.
An approved route.
The issue of approval of the route is whereby at MBEERE polling station, when the clerk to that station, when the agent was carried and then abandoned somewhere at Kanywambora.
Were there any approved routes for transportation?
No, when you are,
of ballot boxes?
Your Honor, when you are talking of approved route is, for example, if it is Momenje, we expect that a person moving from Momenje to Chicago should go straight, but he should not go to Ishiara then come to Chicago.
So who is it that passed through Ishiara and then to Chicago?
There's an agent from MBEERE polling station, but currently I don't think she's not a witness.
So there is no material about him before the court. Then you indicate that at 108, that the blatant mishandling of electoral materials resulted in irresponsible transporting of ballot materials by the first respondent. Are you aware that the materials relating to the subject election are in the custody of the court?
Currently, yes, well.
Have you looked at the report dated the 27th of January, 2026?
I haven't.
Is that the DR's report?
Yes, the DR's report. So there is a report with your counsel. Are you aware that it doesn't show there was any ballot box that was missing? Maybe you may not know now that you have not
Yes.
read the report,
Correct.
but that is a position. At paragraph 112, you have indicated that political operatives, uncredited police officers, and government officials were observed entering polling stations and tallying centers without accreditation.
Yes, Your Honor.
So there were political operatives. Who are the political operatives?
The political
Yes, can you name
operatives,
them?
like the CS, like the MPs from other regions, like the governor,
The name.
for example, Alice Wame. For example, the same Honorable Karemba is mentioned here.
So previously,
Sorry, I didn't get the second name.
Honorable Karemba, Mashangi Karemba.
previously when we talked about the persons who are in the polling stations, you expressed no issue with those people. You say they did not do anything. There was no infraction on their part.
You are not true, but what I'm saying is that whenever they entered an area, they entered with some youths causing chaos, not themselves in particular.
Very well. There were also unaccredited police officers. Who are the unaccredited police officers?
The unaccredited police officers are the people or those who are accompanying those state officers.
Please provide the names.
I don't know the name.
You don't know them. You don't know them. You had talked about at paragraph 118 the forgery at Gitiburi, where the signature of Simon Namo was said to have been forged.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you aware that forgery is a criminal offense?
You know it better.
Are you aware yourself? Yes or no?
Forgery
Yes.
is a criminal offense.
Was this forgery reported to the law enforcement authorities?
There was no time. It is after counting then to the tallying center.
So it was not reported.
Yes.
Is there any documentation of a document examiner's report in your documents that you have availed to put
For
to show that there was forgery? Is there
a witness for that.
a report, document examiner's report?
We have a witness.
No, just tell me whether you have a document examiner's report.
No.
Yes or no? Okay. Then at paragraph 119, you indicate that on 27 November 2025 at Chicago Social Hall polling station, the fourth respondent branded campaign vehicles were parked within the precincts thereof, clearly campaigning beyond allowed campaign timelines.
Yes, Your Honor.
So how many vehicles were parked within the precincts?
I'm talking of a vehicle. It's a vehicle. Let's talk of a vehicle.
Maybe you can read paragraph 119, because it talks about branded campaign vehicles. So how many were they?
To me, I will talk of a vehicle. Ignore S.
Please remember, this is your evidence sworn on oath.
You see, there can be an error
So you are saying that paragraph 119 has an error.
of S, vehicles, but there's a vehicle.
So does paragraph 119 have an error or not?
An error of many vehicles.
No. Does it have an error or not?
It's an error,
It has an error.
which will not change the outcome, Your Honor.
It has an error.
Yeah.
Okay. Which vehicle was parked there? What is the registration number?
This is a campaign vehicle. I can't remember.
So you can't remember.
I can't remember, Your Honor.
Who will tell us about the vehicle?
We have witnesses later will come.
So they will also come and try their luck. Huh?
And they will try their luck at their best.
Then, at paragraph 120, you indicate that the second and third respondents cannot account for all the ballot boxes or election material used on the election day at MBEERE North constituency. Do you still maintain so? Now that I've drawn to your attention the report of the Deputy Registrar dated 27 January 2026, do you still maintain your position as per paragraph 120?
Yes, I maintain that.
So the report by the Deputy Registrar, would you like to look at it?
The report
By
that
the Deputy Registrar on the ballot boxes,
you
confirming that they are all there. Would you like to be informed of that reality?
in this case, for example, in negative 40, what I'm trying to say here is that since some ballot boxes went out of the hands of IMBC officials, then it's not very easy to account on what they contain.
Yeah, there's a report here from page 1 of 18, which accounts for all this up to box number 134, and it is duly signed by your advocates who are able to witness. It is signed by the petitioner's advocate, Peter Karioki Giri, advocate, Brian Mureidi Micheni, advocate.
Yes, on the number of boxes, yes, but on the contents, no.
Now we move to your petition. Okay, so before we move to the petition, at paragraph 121, you indicate that parties, other than officers of the third respondent, who had not taken an oath of secrecy, had access and control of secure election materials and participated in legal transmission of results. For instance, CS Rocco and CS Wahome. So it is your testimony that CS Rocco and CS Wahome participated in illegal transmission of results.
That is when they were sending the results in social media, which they were misguiding.
So they were transmitting the results in which forums?
In so many forums.
Which one did you see?
Better North.
No, which social media platform did you see?
I'm talking of social media platforms and Facebook.
So that's why they were transmitting the results.
Yes.
So the transmission from wherever they were getting the results to Facebook, WhatsApp, like that.
Yes, because even before tallying of the results, they already knew the results.
So they were already transmitting to the WhatsApp, to the group.
Yeah.
But they were not transmitting to any official platform. Is that the position?
Yes, you are.
You have indicated that public officers were involved in the campaigns for the first respondent, in particular, 1, Mr. Kithure Kindiki, 2, Mrs. Cecily Barire, 3, Mr. Geoffrey Rocco.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are these persons respondents in your petition?
They are not?
They are not respondents.
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you, in your understanding of the law?
I'm not a lawyer, Your Honor. I'm a musician.
Yes.
This is my first time to stand in a dock since I was born.
Shortly, you will do a number for us, but before we get there, we want to establish, just based on your understanding, to the best of your knowledge, yeah? Not being a lawyer, to the best of your knowledge.
How am I going to understand something I don't know, Your Honor?
To
the best of my understanding.
Wait for the question, and then if the question is not possible for you to answer, you will indicate as much.
Okay.
So, would you deem it fair that somebody is accused of such a grave allegation and they don't get an opportunity to be heard?
We have clips here to show how they were entering Itiburi, to show how they were entering Kaungo and all that, and how
It's all right.
violence was being caused.
So are these people in court in any way?
They are not. I'm the
They are
one who
not
is in court.
All right. At paragraph 123, you indicate that the state officers under the campaigns to the by-elections, that the state officials at the campaigns to the by-elections to coerce the people of MBEERE North into believing that if they fail to vote for the respondent, they would not receive any development from the government for projects financed with public money.
Yes, and there's a clip for that.
So there were people who were coerced.
There's a clip for this. It is here.
It's all right. Get my question. Are there people who are coerced?
You see, when you tell the public,
Just answer the question, yes or no. Are there people who are coerced?
yes, the voters. There must be a substantial.
Okay, what are their names?
I
Ones
don't
that
have
were
them.
first.
I don't have the names. It's not even easy to get the
Don't
names.
have the names.
Yes.
So at paragraph 125, you are praying for scrutiny of all ballot boxes used in the MBEERE North constituency by election. Is that your prayer?
A prayer, Your Honor.
Among the other reliefs that you are seeking, in your petition, is the prayer at number 6 of your petition to avail quote for purpose of scrutiny, an order directing IBC to grant petitioner full and restricted access, or King's a variety of orders, an order of scrutiny, an order invalidating results. Who drafted these reliefs?
The one?
Who drafted the reliefs that you are seeking?
My Lord, I have to object to that question. The document reads
You will have a
drawn.
chance to testify if you so wish.
That question is not for the witness because that's a counsel client communication.
That's the witness.
The document,
He can answer.
It's factual, my lord. It's factual.
the document is drawn and drafted, is drawn and filed by a law firm. So I mean,
Let him answer. If he says he didn't give you instructions, that would be something different. But let him answer. Do you know who drafted your?
My lawyers.
So the reliefs that are sought here, are usually sought at the head of the petition, Mr. Karaoke, are what we term as final reliefs. Because in a petition, you file 2 sets of pleadings. There is an application which you filed, isn't it? You had filed an application, isn't it?
Yes.
And then a petition. So in the application is where you seek interlocutory or temporary reliefs or enabling reliefs. Meaning,
I am lost.
you
Interlo-
said you are not a lawyer, but
interlocutory, what's that?
yes, I'm trying to bring you up to speed so that at least you have a little appreciation of what has been brought to court in your name.
Your Lordship, I don't know how long it will take for him to teach the client everything about petitions and civil procedure and election law so that then he can pose a question. So that if he starts that tutorial, he should not have baked our client. Let him then take all his time to train him or he abandons that. But he cannot pick few sentences in a whole jurisprudence and then pose a question. So I mean, that's not for the client to respond.
Counsel.
My lord, the witness is not refusing knowledge.
In any case, my lord, Mr. Kamodo is a teacher of the law. He can have the opportunity of teaching the witness all the laws that he deserves and things that he
There's
deserves.
a difference between the council. They are allowing you to teach.
So, but because of the short time we have,
Yes,
we
Your
will
Honor.
not be able to take you through the full syllabus.
Yes.
But allow me just to point out that these so-called interlocutory reliefs, they cannot be given at the final stage, which is the petition stage. So
And
in the event you find that the court never granted all these interlocutory reliefs, just know that it was an issue to do with the defect in the pleadings. Then I now take you back to the affidavit. Affidavit.
Was the witness supposed to answer the question?
No, just sit down. Please, let's not interrupt the cross-examination unnecessarily. If a question is asked, he will answer it. If no question is asked, if he's being taught, then let the information flow.
Thank you, my lord. Let wisdom flow. So paragraph 114 of the affidavit.
114
Paragraph, yes, paragraph
We are
114.
on the affidavit now.
Yes, on the affidavit. You have diligently gone to the extent of summarizing the quantitative effect of the irregularities pleaded within your petition, isn't it?
Yes, Your Honor.
In fact, I see you have outlined them thematically as A, B, C, and E. That may be it have been intended to be D, but it's A, B, C, and E. So you have stated that because of all the omissions, commissions, and all that you have alleged, the net effect was as summarized below. First, that there was refusal. A, refused and or failed to give agents Form 35A as required by law. Then you have indicated on the next column the registered voters, and then a valid vote cast, and then difference of votes between the petitioner and the respondent, isn't it?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you are saying because of this, because of the infraction number A, at Gitumbori polling station, there was a net difference of minus 144.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then because of the same violations at Gitumbori polling station 2, there was a net difference between the petitioner and the fourth respondent of 166.
Yes, Your Honor.
Minus 38 at Siakago Social Hall 1.
Correct.
46 at Siakago Social Hall 2.
Yes.
39 at Siakago Social Hall 3.
Yes.
8 at Morango Primary School 1.
Yes.
Then, because of the violence and intimidation of voters in the petitioner's strongholds, you suffered the following injury as to votes. At Kaungu polling station, you suffered a loss of 12 votes. Is that the case? To the column on your right. The 12, is there a figure 12? Is that figure 12? This one, where you have the broad column. At Kaungu, number 1.
Yes, although I don't have a figure here.
Kaungu, the one here, this one, the one in bold here. Is that 12? This one here, this one here.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It's 12. Then at Shianyi, the loss was 86. Is that the correct figure? Indicated?
Are you talking?
Shianyi.
When you
Shianyi
are,
here. This one, Shianyi. This one, Shianyi. The far column. I want you to confirm that what I have is what you have. Shianyi, the discrepancy is 86.
Yes,
Negative 86, eh?
yes, but the meaning is not what you are putting.
No, we're just talking about what you have indicated. I'm just saying, as per what you have indicated here, difference of votes between the petitioner and the fourth respondent. Is that what is indicated?
Yes, if you see a plus, that is where I have won. If you see a minus, that is where I have been defeated.
Very well. Then we move to Shianyi Primary School 2, minus 100.
Yes,
Then on the third limb, you have indicated that because of the use of illegible and alterations on Form 35A without the presiding officer countersigning on the alteration in an attempt and scheme to manufacture and manipulate, you indicate that at Ibutuka Primary School 1, there is plus 66 votes.
plus 66, yes.
Then Kaungu, you have indicated C above.
Yes,
Then on the other theme, open bribery and enticement of voters. At Kaungu Primary School, you indicated C above. Is that correct?
is it same page? I don't see it here.
Number 4, where you have number 4, below the open bribery and enticement of voters.
Yes,
Yes. Then Karambari Primary School, plus 33.
plus 33, yes.
Kianamu Primary School, 147.
Yes,
Geri Primary School 1, minus 53.
yes,
Geri Primary School 1 again, minus 47.
yes, Your Honor.
And then total number of votes affected, minus 469.
Yes, Your Honor.
So there were, so based on the additions, subtractions, so you ended up losing 469 votes.
469.
469 votes.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a pen where you are?
Yes, I
Okay.
have.
So I'll assist you with a paper. Because we said it's a day for learning. So we learn together. In fact, I'll give you the entire, no, let me just give you one, because I might need to teach some other people here.
Yes, yes, my
Huh?
my lawyer that you do the calculation.
No, it's you. I want us to move together. No, we said we are
Yes.
educating each other. Eh? So, now, write down that figure. Total number of affected votes is 469. Then let's move to paragraph number 8. Paragraph number 8
Same affidavit.
of the same affidavit. Paragraph number 8 of the same affidavit. Are you there?
Yes.
So you indicate that your petitioner states that at the election held on 27 November 2025, the second respondent declared the fourth respondent the winner on the basis of here order. And then you have the names. You have Lawrence Mwaneki Ireri, 113 votes. Is that correct?
Yes.
Duncan Ireri Boy, 2480.
Yes.
Isaac Ngere Murenge, 084.
Yes.
Newton Karioki Duiga, 15308.
Yes.
Albert Muremi Ngare, 036.
Yes.
Daniel Ireri Ngare, 078.
Yes.
Leo Wamuthende Njero, 15802.
Yes.
Reuben Muridi Njero, 028.
Correct.
Simon Mwaura Waiharo, 018.
Correct.
Now, Newton Kariuki Dwiga had how many votes? As per paragraph 8.
15308.
Kindly write down 15308. Newton Kariuki Dwiga 15308. Then, as a result of the very grievous violations outlined in the petition, Newton Kariuki Dwiga has indicated that he lost 469 votes. So add 469 votes. Mr. Waduta, hold your horses. I see you shaking your legs.
You need to address something?
Not at this point. I will invite you. So 15308 plus 469 brings you to, what do you get?
15877.
15877. 15. Maybe you can reconcile with your counsel. Mr. Hero.
77, sorry.
15, 7,
7,
7, 7. So, assuming that the court agrees with your petition in entirety and grants the request to recover all your votes that were lost through various outlets, then you shall have 15,777. What was the tally for Leo Wamuthende Jeru?
15802.
15802. So Leo Wamuthende Jeru has 15802. And then Newton Kariuki Dwiga, after factoring from all humanly known sources, you will have 1577.
That's not true. There is only one case here that we are trying to prove. The others even have other irregularities.
We have a number of minutes to discuss. But for now, you confirm that if everything is provided, because it is clear you have indicated that the net effect of all the violations, assuming they are proved, and assuming they hold, would lead you to 1577 against 15802.
Correct.
My question is this. In an electoral contest, the law requires the returning officer to declare as the winner the person with the highest number of votes. True or false?
True.
Between 15802 and 15777, which is higher?
15802.
I now wish to yield the floor to my fellow learned, the council, Rose, so that at least you can also feel a mix of our gender competition. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, Mheshimiwa.
Afternoon, madam.
My Lord, Miss Rose Migwi.
Yes.
Mheshimiwa, I promise not to harass you, as my colleagues did.
Thank you for noting that.
And when we are done here, hopefully, we will compose a song and sing together, right?
Of course, yes, at a fee.
I was hoping you would feel philanthropic, but anyway. Mheshimiwa, just a few questions because my colleagues have exhausted most of the things. Mine is just something very minor. So Mheshimiwa, confirm just an opinion. You believe that you should have won this election. Is that the position?
Yes.
You do believe that you would have won this election?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Of course, that's why I'm
Phone
here.
that is ringing.
My lord, I don't know where the belief is founded, because I didn't hear that come from the witness.
But,
So
but my
maybe
lord, I am allowed.
that's a proposition which is not founded on facts, not founded on any content of the pleadings that are before the court. So perhaps if that is what the Land Council want to ask, let her reframe that question.
You can reframe the question, but I think the whole petition is founded on the basis that he did not lose.
My lord, I don't see any, especially because Mheshimiwa has actually answered the question. So Mheshimiwa, in your opinion, why were you not declared the winner of those elections?
The irregularities that we are trying to pinpoint, so many irregularities, the violence meted on the voters, we feel that it was not a free and fair election.
That is what is
Whether having won or not.
that is what is in your petition, right? Yes. And had you won, or had you been declared the winner in those elections, would you have brought this petition?
The other one won't come then.
No, I'm asking about you, Mheshimiwa.
How do I
Would
come
you
when I have
brought
won?
this would you have brought this?
If I have won, I can come. I cannot come here.
You cannot come here.
Yes, the other one won't be here, struggling like me.
And considering, Mheshimiwa, that you told the court that you're a veteran politician, we give that to you, having won 3 times in your Miminji ward. Is that the position?
Yes, but not based on this. That is not the basis for this.
We are not there, Mheshimiwa. I told you I'm
Correct.
going to be very friendly.
Okay.
We are not fighting me and you.
Okay.
I only want clarification on some
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
Right? Being a veteran politician, there's a way you incite or find favor with the constituents, right? How do you find favor from your constituents? What is it that you give? What is it that you tell them to earn favor? Because if I am a voter, which I am, not in Mominji though.
Yeah, my lord, I don't know. This Kiragwa Duta. I mean, this is
Lord,
this
I think
what
that's
the tactics
sit and give insight.
the tactics he uses to campaign and convince his supporters is not the matter that is before the court. What is before the court is the outcome of an election. So let us not go to this how Gashufa voted for me, this is why Kamoda voted for me. We can't go that way. Let's just focus on the declaration and the proceedings that are before the court. Learning the tactics of the petitioner while the respondent is seated here in court is what he will apply against him next time. So let us not get there.
Let the cross-examiner cross-examine. Counsel.
My lord, I think
Counsel,
with
just
due
go ahead.
respect,
Counsel, just go ahead.
I now see why my colleagues are actually telling my senior here that we'll give him time to testify, because that is exactly what he's doing. And my lord, I believe I am justified in asking this question because the contents are in this petition, and that is the subject matter of this petition.
Go ahead. I rarely limit cross-examination. I mean, you can ask him whether he knows Nixon, President Nixon, the late. You can ask him. It's not relevant, and it won't help your petition, but you can ask him that kind of a question.
Yes, Your Honor. May I proceed?
Go ahead.
So, Mheshimiwa, I was just, you said you're a musician. Probably that is what you use to, earn favor from your constituents. But what other technique do you use? How do you sell yourself to your constituents?
Just campaigning normally like any other person.
Just campaigning.
Yes.
and promising them roads, I might say.
And don't speak lies.
Also, what do you give them?
I'm very factual.
Developments. in
What
your-
I cannot be able to offer, no.
Developments.
Yeah.
Do you promise them developments? Because that is.
Yes,
what
I
you
will do
can
this when
You
I'm
have a
elected.
budget.
Yes, when I'm elected, I will do this and this.
So you told this court that there were instances that roads were promised and developments were promised, right?
Yes.
Was that different from what you're doing? Because was it within the law?
It was different.
Was it illegal?
Yes, it is.
How
Because, for example, when it is coming from, for example, a CS, or when it is coming from MB and Deputy President, saying that even don't vote for this, you're not getting development, is indifferent.
But that is not in your statement, is it?
It is.
Is it in your affidavit?
It is there, we have it somewhere. And we have even clips.
Where is it in your affidavit?
Can't remember.
So is it safe to say that it's not there?
It's there.
It is there.
They will be able
That
to,
is your evidence that it is there.
they'll put it well when they come.
I cannot see, I put it to you that it is not, it is neither in your petition nor in your affidavit.
Let's proceed.
Council, let me understand. Are you saying that he has not alleged that government officers gave promises?
What I'm asking, my lord, is that at one point he's talked about intimidation, saying that roads the roads would not be constructed.
Sure.
That is what I am questioning in the affidavit.
It was in his affidavit. Was it? Or what are you saying?
I'm asking him to show me where in the affidavit, which clause, which paragraph. But we can move on. Now, Mheshimiwa,
Yes, Your
on
Honor.
ground number, I'll go to ground number 3 of your petition. You do have your document? Ground 3. My question on ground number 3 is this, Mheshimiwa. You say there was irregular, opaque, unlawful appointments and dismissal of presiding officers in violation of the Constitution and the elections general regulations. Do you know any person who was dismissed illegally and another appointed illegally?
No, but we have people lined up to speak to that.
So you
Me, I
do
don't
not
have.
know
Me, I
any.
don't have. I don't have.
Are there any matters in court to that effect? Because if there was unlawful dismissal, then there should be a case law, right? Do you know of any person who went to court to report the dismissal?
No, but it's going to be demonstrated here.
You have answered, but that's a question of yes or no, Mheshimiwa.
No, I don't.
So you can stop at yes or no. So in short, Mheshimiwa, on that ground number 3, you're making allegations in respect in respect of persons who are non-existent. You do not know any. That is position.
I
So
don't
these
know.
people do not exist.
I don't know.
You do not know.
Yes.
And suppose we assume that there were. How did that affect the elections? Did it affect your election in any way?
If something is done in an opaque manner, it is likely to affect.
And just my last question on ground number 3. On that ground, what was the part played by the fourth respondent?
For the respondent is the honorable member.
Leo Wamuthende, the sitting member of parliament, MBEERE North.
No, he was just a beneficiary because he was government's candidate.
I'm asking the part he played.
No
I'm
part.
not asking whether he's a beneficiary.
No part.
No part.
Yes.
Very well. There's also ground number 4. D. You say that voters were turned away
Yes, Your Honor.
from polling stations. You've seen that?
Where is turning away?
Do you have the names of those people turned away?
We have, I have severally mentioned the Gikuyari issue.
The Gikuyari issue. How many people were turned away? Because you say voters were turned away.
I can't know, but I have a witness for that.
You have a witness.
Yes.
A witness or witnesses?
A witness.
So should we then say that it is one voter turned away?
Now you see what is happening in that polling station could be happening even in another polling station.
that is
but
an
for the
assumption
purpose of
what-
witness of what happened somewhere else, and for example, if there was violence in a certain polling station, it doesn't qualify that it could have taken place there.
Mheshimiwa, do you have any proof or evidence as to what you're saying? Or is it just based
yes.
on mere
Gikuyari, yes.
assumptions?
Gikuyari, yes.
Of one person, 2 people, 10 people? How many people?
A person was turned away.
A person.
Yes.
And that person will come and testify?
She'll come.
What is her name?
Cicely, somebody.
Cicely.
Cicely, somebody.
But once she was turned away, there were reasons given. Did you find out from the IEBC why she was turned away?
MBC cannot be able to explain that. Because what happened, Your Honor, is that
Did you seek any explanation? Do you know? Do you not know?
there was no time.
There was no time, so you didn't seek any explanation as to that.
Yes, but it will be understood here.
In in paragraph 27E, you say all polling stations. The failure to deploy was not isolated, but occurred in all polling stations. So, Mheshimiwa, do you have a problem with each and every station, noting that you've only mentioned 2 stations? One that you described as a hell of a polling station,
No,
which was Gitibori.
no, in all polling stations, there was no manual register. In
So-
all polling stations.
So do you,
Only that
would
we
you
have
wish
picked a
to
few.
abandon the E or maybe rectify it? Because you talk of all polling stations.
Yes, we are talking of all polling stations.
So is it all polling stations or just a few?
All polling stations will not have a physical register.
So we wish to retain that?
Yeah.
Moving on, we go to ground number 6. How did that affect the elections? Did it affect all polling stations or just isolated cases?
Isolated cases.
Isolated cases, which And which of those stations?
We have repeatedly said Kaongo, Shiakago Social, Kianamo, Getivore, there is Kanyambora, there is St. Peter's, all those polling stations.
So those are isolated ones.
Yes.
Now, in this ground 6, did you see the 4th respondent, who is current member of parliament, MBEERE North,
No.
take part in any of this?
No.
And the grounds that you've raised in ground number 6, the issues you have raised in ground number 6, are you aware that these being criminal offenses, you were supposed to report them to the police? Did you register or report to the police those issues?
Those were reported after, and there was no time.
Do you know they are criminal in nature?
Criminal in nature, and I think the Honorable Judge will treat that so.
Yes, but what I'm asking is, them being criminal in nature, did you report to the police? Yes or no?
There was no time, that is.
So
what
you
I'm
did
saying.
not?
I did not.
So there's nothing that in your evidence, your petition or supporting documents that show that these issues that you can substantiate that they happened. No police abstract, no OB number, nothing.
No, I don't
That
have.
is the position.
I don't have a police abstract.
How many candidates did you say?
9 in total.
There were 9 in total. And you did mention about your stronghold areas. And the one that you mentioned was Ndawa. That you actually told this court that Ndawa was your stronghold. Is that the position, Mheshimiwa?
I never seen that.
Which one was your stronghold area?
Ndawa is a ward. We are talking of polling stations.
Well, which one was your stronghold polling station in Ndawa?
Like Kianamo here.
Kianamo.
Yeah.
Kia,
Kianamo.
Kianamo.
Kianamo was your stronghold.
One of my strongholds.
One of your strongholds. And Ndawa being a word, you actually told the court that you come from Muminji.
Yes,
Is that
Your
the
Honor.
position?
Yes, Your Honor.
You also mentioned 3 candidates. Leo Wamuthende, who's the sitting MP, Ruben Mureithi, who come from Ndawa, right?
I don't know where Ruben comes from.
You do not know where Ruben comes from.
Yes. I know Ruben.
What about Leo Wamuthende Njero?
Leo, of course, comes from Ndawa.
Comes from Ndawa.
Yes.
What about Simon Mwaura?
Someone more.
Waiharu?
Don't.
You do not know.
I don't know.
Now, my question, Mheshimiwa, goes like, is this the sitting MP, the 4th respondent, coming from Ndawa? What is the basis of saying that his word, a word he comes from, is your stronghold?
I'm not talking about ward. I'm talking about a polling station. Yes. Even in Momenje, he has some stronghold.
What
in
is
my
the
ward.
basis that you say in that polling station it was your stronghold? Do you have any documented data to show that?
There's no documentary data, but you have seen my performance there.
So we can only get at that information from what you're telling us.
Yes.
Very well. you have mentioned Getibori, and because I do not want to waste a lot of time, I only need you to do some confirmations. Confirm that in Getibori, you do not have a witness who will come to this court and testify what happened in Getibori.
They will come.
Who is supposed to come? Who is your witness in Getibori?
There's 2 witnesses also. There's Simon and there's another person.
Simon and who? We need the names.
They will be coming unless
We do need the names of the people who
we can
will
refer
testify
there. We can
in
refer there.
Getibori, from Getibori.
We can refer there. We have Peter Njarongari, we have Simon Kariuki Namo, and Dan Ndewa Masharia.
Those who are your agents in Getibori. Are they agents?
They are witnesses for Getibori.
Just witnesses. Were you present in Getibori?
I wasn't.
You were not present.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mheshimiwa, everything that you know about Getibori is hearsay, and that is only information you got through your representatives. Is that correct?
No, you will demonstrate it. It is
No,
not.
I'm just talking about you, Mheshimiwa.
It's not
because,
hearsay.
Mheshimiwa,
Hearsay
you
is something
have
else.
told- You have told this court that you are not present in Getibori. Is that the position?
Yes.
So whatever you know, whatever you have put down in this petition about Getibori is basically what you've heard from other people.
Basically, what is coming from my witness who was at
Basically
Getibori.
what's coming from your witness.
Correct.
Mheshimiwa, you have just said that in Getibori you have a witness by the name Simon Namu, right?
Yes,
That is
Your
what
Honor.
you just told us.
Yes.
When you were cross-examined by counsel, you actually disowned him and said that he was not your agent and he should not have signed. You do not know why he executed.
I'm saying a witness, not an agent.
But you disowned him. How does he testify?
I have
on
not
your
on,
behalf?
I have disowned him as an agent,
So you have disowned him.
but I admit him as a witness.
How do you disown
That's very
him
clear.
in 2 legs?
You see, Your Honor, it is possible to have a witness somewhere, and a witness is very different from an agent.
So basically,
So
you're
he's a
saying
witness-
whatever he says as a witness,
As a witness.
whatever he says as a witness
Yes, in just a case.
should be taken for his word, and whatever he says as an agent are 2 different things.
We have
That's
lined
the position.
we have lined up him. Well, I mean, we have lined up him as a witness, just as we have done with other witnesses.
Probably, my lord, it can go on record that he's disowned him on 1 limb.
Not true.
My lord, I have to, my name is Kiragwadut.
It's okay, I think I understand it.
Very well,
I understand the situation.
very well, well.
He's saying he has a witness who was in Getibori. If the lamp fell and he was there and he saw it, he can testify.
Correct.
Or not,
Very
he's an
well.
agent.
Correct.
Very well, that would have come very clear. Well, I just needed to be clear that he's not disowning him in entirety.
He is saying, as I recorded,
Yes.
Simon Namu was not my agent. So
Yes.
he has
That's
disowned
okay.
him as an agent
Yes.
because he probably is saying he never appointed him as an agent,
Yes.
but he, however, is my witness.
Correct.
Very well, my lord. We can leave that. On ground number 7, you talk of bribery, treating and undue influence in violation of the election offenses, right? You've seen it, Mheshimiwa?
I have seen it.
Now, I'll want to read this together with a paragraph in your affidavit. Lord, I'm just looking at 124, paragraph 124. Yes, affidavit paragraph 124. I'm basically connecting ground number 7 and paragraph 124. Mheshimiwa, you say that few days to the election. What date was it?
Date not put.
You did not indicate of a date,
Yes, Your Honor.
so you do not know when it was.
Yes, not particular.
Now you say there was treatment. Certain leaders during the period of very few days to the election engaged in treatment by going as far as buying foodstuff and other items for the voters. In some instances, these were state officers who were supposed to maintain impartiality in elections. You got that, Mheshimiwa?
Got it.
Now, buying foodstuff for constituents would be considered treatment. Is that your position?
It will depend on the purpose.
It depends on the purpose. Did you know the purpose of that?
Yes, for the purpose of the election.
Can you testify into the intention of that? Are you able to?
I'm not.
You're not. So you just assumed it was treatment.
Not assumption. You can see even there's
But
video clips
I'm
of this.
asking you. I've asked you and you've said you cannot speak into that because you do not know the motive. Or do you know?
Personally, I do not know anybody in particular by name, but that was happening because there's a video clip here.
That is all right.
Yes.
Mheshimiwa, in your constituents, in your ward, now that you have been a member of the county assembly for 3 terms, if you meet people by the roadside, would you buy them foodstuffs?
How? It's
They are
not possible.
They are your people.
You cannot go buying foodstuffs to anybody you find on the road.
Mheshimiwa, are you saying you're not philanthropic?
How? Even
You're
if you're
not.
philanthropic, you don't go buying everything, supplying on the roads.
But you cannot speak into the motive or the heart of anyone who chooses to be philanthropic if you choose not to be philanthropic. Is that the position?
The videos will vindicate me.
The what?
The videos here we have.
Now, this person that you've actually mentioned him, video clips of Dennis Itumbe, the head of creative economy, appointed as such by the president. Now, was that the fourth respondent's agent?
He wasn't,
He
but he's a
wasn't.
state officer.
So how did that affect the fourth respondent?
Because he's campaigning for the government.
But you already said he's not an agent. Was he or was he not an agent?
He's campaigning for the government, but not an agent. Unless I don't understand the one agent.
You've answered my question, Mweshimiwa. Good.
While council is still on her feet, I'm just seated and still trying to struggle, my lord, how to deal with some of these questions that are being put. And I have no problem with the question that she's putting. But my lord, if a question is put in a manner that suggests that the respondent is making an admission to that question, for example, my lord, the question is put to the witness, my lord, are you saying that you're not philanthropic? When the allegation is that of trying to give feed, to give foodstuffs. My lord, how are we supposed to treat that question, my lord? And because, my lord, the court's supposed to continue speaking to the law, my lord, is it that can be one of the jurisprudence, my lord, that we need to develop during this process?
You will do that in your re-examination.
But, my lord, we're able to
You
understand.
will ask him,
Yes,
for
my
example,
lord. Yes, my lord.
are you philanthropic?
Yes, my lord.
And he will say yes. How do you prove how do you show your philanthropy? I buy foodstuffs on the roadside.
Yes, my lord.
If he says that and you have your answer, then
I agree, but my lord, remember one of the issue is that there is inducement by supply of foodstuffs.
that will be enough for
You must
submission.
oblige, my lord.
That will be for submission. Because you are trying to help me take a position, isn't it?
Yes, my lord.
You will have to persuade me that what was happening.
But my lord, I'll persuade you that that kind of questions amount to admission by the respondents.
You will submit on that.
Most oblige, my lord.
Yeah, your lordship, Kirago Aduta, and I know each one of us have their reserved time bank. And I've been sitting here and listening to the questions that are being asked. And when I look at my notes, there are similar questions, similar answers, repeated over and over again. So perhaps if my land, if I can just look at her colleagues' notes, we will save a lot of time. So that today at least we close with cross-examination. All these questions have an answer. And we can get the transcripts, I think, after 24 hours or 48 hours. And all these questions have already been answered. So we don't need to belabor and repeat the same things in the proceedings.
You are logging him on his feet or what? Court assistant. Did you log him as being on his feet?
Yes.
So let me just say this. You can stop the clock. Let's just say this. The 650 minutes that you each have end on the, I think it's the 17th, 18th. It's on the 18th. We will close on that date. Whether or not you have done 3 witnesses or all the witnesses. Okay, because we agreed on the time. Because on the 19th, I will be giving some certain directions because we have, that is also our date, isn't it? I'll be giving certain directions on something that I think we need to do. I won't say what it is now, but I'll be giving some directions concerning that date. So you can take, I really don't mind. You can keep this witness until Thursday next week. It doesn't matter to me, but your time will end. All right? So when you're given your time, you know that's what your remaining time is. Because we agreed on this right at the beginning. 650 minutes, it'll end. So it doesn't matter to me. If you want to repeat yourself, sometimes people cross-examine on the same point for emphasis. That's why I really do not like to stop people when they're cross-examining. It's a delicate area. Re-examination, I know there'll be a lot of interruption, but cross-examination is fairly, it's too broad. Yeah. Plus, I was punished once upon a time. In the Kidero case.
Yes, my lord.
I was punished by the court, or at least they said some bad things about me.
So we can then just allow my land to to do whatever it is that she has to do so that we don't find ourselves in the Kidero
So if
situation.
you,
again.
if you can finish, Council, that might help. Are you at the end?
Actually, my colleague spoke too fast. I was just on my last question.
All right.
But we'll give him a chance to also testify. My last question, Mheshimiwa, is just on ground number. Just on ground number 10. How did the fourth respondent use public resources? You say there was misuse of state resources. First of all, is the fourth respondent a state officer?
No, he's not.
No, he's not. So he was incapable of using state resources.
Yes, he's on a beneficiary of the state machinery.
No, I didn't ask that. I asked whether he's capable of using state resources.
Not at all.
Or he's not a state officer.
Not at all.
That is my last question. My lord.
Just briefly, as we wind up with the witness, the Adrian for the fourth respondent for the record. So I will draw your attention to paragraph 129. Of the affidavit in support of both the petition and application. Where you have said that in light of the foregoing, it is illegal, unjust, and improper for the first respondent to be allowed to wear a prize on whose behalf the contest has not been fairly won, especially if the unfair play can be traced back to people whom he has set in motion to canvass votes for him. There is plenty of English there. Would you like to break it down for us?
Where is that?
Paragraph 129. You can enlighten us on that paragraph.
Sorry to be technical. Some must have been put in by my.
Yeah, with humility, we are just requesting that you break it down for us.
You
Now
will train me after this.
No, it's now your turn to train me.
No, I can't understand.
Okay, so it's not, so the first respondent has done no wrong as per that paragraph.
I say that it's be prosecuted by my lawyers.
Because it is your affidavit, you know, it might be too risky if you rely on too many good Samaritans.
But it is a Samaritan that I'm paying for this purpose.
Then there are no Samaritans if you are paying them.
Hey, it's a Samaritan who is being paid.
So there was in your evidence you indicated that for the petitioner was convincing voters through different approaches to vote for him, and even went ahead to state that there were those who felt coerced that if they don't vote for him, they might not get certain services. Was that your testimony?
I did not say that.
Now, would you confirm whether the fourth respondent was known to you before the election?
Not really.
So you only got to know about him.
But I knew him, but we are not met before.
you have not met before.
Yeah.
Given that the contests of this nature, political, they are continuous, because the law stipulates, or the constitution stipulates after every 5 years there will be a general election. In the event you find yourself in a similar contest, would you like the fourth respondent to support you?
Let's cross the bridge when we get there.
So we don't touch the bridge now.
Yes.
There was a mention where there was a place where you mentioned that His Excellency the Governor Sisri Barire was campaigning in your testimony.
Pardon?
You mentioned, among the people you mentioned that were campaigning for the fourth respondent was Her Excellency Sisri Barire, the Governor.
Yeah, by the virtue of the position that she is a UDA governor and the candidate belongs also to UDA, just for that.
Now, during the campaign period, is there any song or remarks that you dedicated to Her Excellency the Governor, Sisri Barire, with regard to an injection?
Where is that? During this by-election campaign.
About the medicine that he was supplying.
But that is not a song.
I'm a bit lost. Which paragraph is this?
It's not even anywhere, Your Honor. It's not anywhere.
Okay.
My lord, I think perhaps you could ask the witness to state exactly what he said, then you can get an interpreter.
Mr. Kariuki,
Yes, Your Honor.
there is a song that was being played during the round of campaigns called Mudhoni Kifagio. Do you know the author?
It is me.
How does it go?
You want me to sing?
Just to confirm that it is yours.
Did you say
What?
Modoni Kifagio or what is this?
Yes, Mudhoni Kifagio.
Kifagio.
Yes.
But really, is it related to this? Or I just sing to please you?
So it might enrich your testimony, but you may decide if you wish to do that. Then, unless my colleague has an issue, then we are winding up.
My Lord Gachuba, for the fourth respondent, as we wind up our cross-examination, Mheshimiwa,
Yes, Your Honor.
at paragraph 122, you have mentioned of the supporting affidavit. You have mentioned 3 persons who are involved in the campaigns. Are you there?
I'm there.
All right. I'm interested in the third person. Who is that person?
Geoffrey Ruko.
Geoffrey Ruku, Cabinet Secretary. Did your advocate advise you that under Section 25 of the Conflict of Interest Act 2025 that the Cabinet Secretary is allowed to campaign?
I know he's around.
You know he's allowed.
I know.
So you still want to maintain that testimony?
Yes, I will maintain it.
Even though you know that he's allowed to campaign?
Yes, they are around to campaign.
All right. So, but you confirm then he was within the law to campaign?
He was within the law to
Thank
campaign.
you. That is all, my lord, for the cross-examination. On behalf of the fourth respondent. Thank you, my lord, for your time.
My lord, I think time is far much spent. We could be guided, my lord, whether we could take up the witness tomorrow for the re-examination.
It's 4 o'clock. We will break according to our schedule and commence with re-examination and then any other witnesses. Will your re-examination be very, very lengthy?
No, it will take about 20 to 30 minutes. My
20
lord.
to 30
We are mindful of the 650.
Will you not use all your
No, we are
battery,
mindful of the six.
battery of lawyers?
Now, granted the firmness in which the court has indicated the essence of the 650, my lord, we will manage that time.
It was an agreement.
My lord, it's true, it's an agreement.
Yeah.
It
The
passes
consent
out
is
of the
very
court.
difficult to get out of.
Yeah, but we shall be perhaps seeking the magnanimity of the court to adjust.
No, you will exchange time amongst yourselves,
But we
just
shall
as banks do with money.
That's correct. We shall perhaps restrict ourselves to 30 minutes. Okay. But my lord, for purposes of the preparedness, tomorrow we will be calling 2 witnesses. We'll be calling the chief agent. That is, we'll be calling Simon Kariuki Namu and Peter Njero Ngari. Peter Njero Ngari and Simon Kariuki Namu.
That's 2 witnesses.
Yeah, yes, my lord.
Itanjero Ngari.
And if time allows, my lord, we might even call Dan Ndegwa Mashari.
Dan Ndegwa Macharia.
Yeah, but for purpose of record, my lord, because we want to expedite, let them also put the next witness, Cecily.
Cecily who?
Cecily Njagi, my lord.
Cecily Njagi.
Yes, my lord.
All right.
Among the 4, shall we call any of them in the order that we shall decide?
My lord, may I seek leave on behalf of the witness who has done very well to be discharged.
Oh, for him to stand down.
Yes.
Oh, yes, for sure.
You see, my lord, he's even discharging the witness. I don't think my lord has the power to discharge the witness.
He stood down.
And perhaps, my lord, this Kiragwa Duta, unless, of course, the court had any question for the witness.
No.
Very well.
I think too much was said.
Very well. Thank you.
And if I really have something to ask him, I can ask him after re-examination.
Yes.
And give each party a small window.
Yes.
If anything comes out of that
Yes.
evidence, for the parties to also further examine.
Very well.
Yeah.
And
because he's still coming tomorrow. He's stood down for today.
Yes. Oh, sure. Yeah. Maybe the only clarity is that, but maybe this one, I'm putting the cart before the horse. Is he required then to attend all the sessions?
Who?
The petitioner, or
no? He has to attend his session.
His session.
That now depends on when the time. I suppose it will be the first witness.
Yes.
After that, if he wants to go and campaign, that's fine.
Very well. He'll be composing a song for this petition.
What would be interesting is that if tomorrow he can play that.
Mudhoni Kifagio.
Mudhoni Kifagio during our break.
Yeah.
And perhaps you can entertain my friend Mr. Kamodo.
What's obliged?
So I'll be asking for the fourth respondent to be present when the song is played, so that he can also get to know it's not a bad song after all. It's a good song.
You know, my lord, the meaning of that song is really interesting. And I don't know why Mr. Kamoda is interested.
I think we are
particularly in that
we are now on
Yeah.
we are on Slack, eh?
Yes.
So that people are not losing
Yeah,
their time out of fun. You are asking what?
No, I'm just saying the content of the song, some of which we have perhaps heard. Mr. Kamoda might be interested in it, but I can assure him that he's not mentioned in it.
We have an court interpreter here. If you give her the version of the song he has played, she can actually give it to me for the record.